Round 16, color B. To start this round, we need to select any petal and find last single crochet in it. So here it is, last single crochet right before our decrease, the stitch with 2 legs. So we're making a standing back post single crochet around our last single crochet of the petal. And here is my back post single crochet, the standing stitch, and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8. And now let's be very attentive. We will be working behind round 15, previous round, and we'll make cluster of 3 treble crochet in first double crochet of round 14. Well, here is round 14. We have 1, 2, 3 double crochet, and we need to find the top of the first double crochet out of 3, and we have the leg of our first decrease. Here are 2 legs, and the second leg of the stitch is made around the first double crochet of round 14. We are looking on the wrong side, and here is the top. So cluster of 3 treble crochet in it. 1, 2, 3, and the top cluster is done. Here we have it on the front, and as you can see, it is pretty much hidden. And let's take a look at the wrong side. Here we are. And as you can see, made in the first double crochet out of 3 of round 14. Okay, let's move on. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We keep working behind stitches of round 15, and we'll make one more cluster of 3 treble crochet in next double crochet of round 14. It is the second double crochet, and we have front post single crochet around it in round 15. So let's take a look at the wrong side. Here is the top of the stitch, and let's make cluster of 3 treble crochet in it. And the top, here I have the cluster, chain 3, and the same with the third double crochet of round 14. We will make cluster of 3 treble crochet in the top of this stitch behind stitches of round 15. Well, here is the top of the third double crochet of round 14, and cluster of 3 treble crochet in it. Done. And now let's take a look at round 15. We skip this cluster, this decrease, then chain 3. We also skip front post single crochet and chain 3, and next decrease, the stitch with 2 legs. And now around next stitch, which is the first single crochet of the next petal, back post single crochet. And here we are. And now 12 times we will repeat the following easy combination. Chain 1, we skip next chain 1 space and back post single crochet around next stitch. Our first repeat out of 12 is done. Let's continue. Chain 1, we skip chain 1 and around next stitch, back post single crochet. the second repeat and we continue. Chain 1, we skip chain 1 and back post single crochet around next stitch. We have 3 repeats out of 12 and so on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And our first repeat out of 8 is done. Let's start the second repetition together and then you will continue to the end of the round. So, our second repeat starts with making cluster of 3 treble crochet in first double crochet of round 14. So we will work behind stitches of round 15. Here is our first double crochet of round 14. Let's find the top of this stitch. Here it is. And cluster of 3 treble crochet in it. Done. Chain 3. Then cluster of 3 treble crochet in next double crochet of round 14. Oops. 2. Here I have the cluster. Chain 3. And one more cluster of 3 treble crochet in the next, in the third double crochet of out of 3. So here I have the first unfinished treble crochet, the second, the third, and the top. Now we skip all the stitches in the middle of round 15 and need to find the first single crochet of the next petal and back post single crochet around it. And now 12 times the repetition. Chain 1, we skip next chain 1 space and back post single crochet around next stitch. Our first repeat is done. Chain 1, we skip next chain 1 space and back post single crochet around next stitch. Well, I made 2 repetitions out of 12. Please continue to make the rest repetitions and then the bigger one around each petal to complete all 8 big repeats to complete this round. And when you will reach the end of the round, your last stitches will be back post single crochet around last single crochet before standing stitch, then chain 1, we skip chain 1 space and then slip stitch in standing back post single crochet of the round. And at this point you can fasten off and secure the ends. Next round we'll make of another color. Round 17, color C. To start this round we need to select any petal and to find the last back post single crochet. Then we need to count second to last back post single crochet. Well, here it is, this stitch. And around it we'll make standing front post single crochet. This is our standing stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8, and it starts with chain 2. Chain 2, we skip next chain 1 and back post single crochet. We also skip cluster of 3 treble crochet, and now in next chain 3 combination with popcorns. Let's make the first popcorn. In this design, popcorns consist of 5 double crochet, 3, 4, 5. Then we join popcorn and closing it with chain 1 that belongs to popcorn and is not counted as a separate element. Chain 2 and one more popcorn in the same chain 3 space. Here I have 5 double crochet, joining popcorn and closing with chain 1. Chain 2, we skip next stitch, and in next chain 3 we repeat the same combination with popcorns. So let's make the first popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet, joining popcorn and closing with chain 1. Then chain 2 and another popcorn in the same chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We join our popcorn and closing with chain 1. Chain 2, we skip next cluster of 2 treble crochet or of 3 treble crochet. Then we skip back post single crochet, chain 1, and around next back post single crochet, the second one, front post single crochet. Now 2 times we will be making the following combination: single crochet in chain 1, front post single crochet around next stitch. Once again, single crochet in chain 1, front post single crochet around next stitch. And now an increase in next chain 1, 2 single crochet, 1, 2, and front post single crochet around next stitch. And now 4 times we return to make the combination where we make just 1 single crochet in chain 1. So single crochet in chain 1, front post single crochet around next stitch. The first time out of 4. Single crochet in chain 1, front post single crochet around next stitch. One more time, single crochet in chain 1, front post single crochet around next stitch. And the the 4th time, single crochet in chain 1 and front post single crochet around next stitch. Then in next chain 1 space, an increase, 2 single crochet and front post single crochet around next stitch. And now 2 times just 1 single crochet in chain 1, front post single crochet around next stitch, and one more time single crochet in chain 1 and front post single crochet around next stitch. And our first repeat out of 8 is done. Let's start the second repeat, the first stitches, and then you will continue all by yourselves. So we start the repeat with chain 2, then we skip chain 1, back post single crochet and cluster of 3 treble crochet, and in next chain 3 space combination of popcorns. So we make the first popcorn. Popcorns in this design consist of 5 double crochet. We join our popcorn and closing with chain 1 that belongs to popcorn. Chain 2 and one more popcorn in the same chain 3 space. Okay, joining popcorn and closing with chain 1. Well, I will leave you here. You will do what you will do next is chain 2, you will skip next cluster and will make the same combination of popcorns in next chain 3, and so on to the end of the round. And when you will finally reach it, your last element will be single crochet in chain 1 space and then slip stitch in standing front post single crochet. As you can see, in this round around all back post single crochet of previous round, we are making front post single crochet. Just from time to time we have an increase. And between the clusters of previous round we have group of popcorns. Popcorn, chain 2, popcorn. And between all these elements, chain 2. Before the first popcorn and after the fourth popcorn, and chain 2 between the popcorns in the middle. So after you will finish this round, you can fasten off and secure the ends. Next round we'll make of another color. Round 18, color D. Let's first locate the stitch where we need to start this round. We need to select any petal, and now second to last front post single crochet. Well, here is the last one, this one is second to last. And now, as you remember, every top of the stitch consists of 2 halves, front loop and back loop. And now in this second to last front post single crochet we need to make back loop single crochet. So we insert the hook just in back loop of the top of second to last front post single crochet and single crochet in it. And this is our standing stitch, and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we will begin our first repeat out of 8. And we will start it with front post treble crochet around a cluster of 3 treble crochet of round 16, and we'll make this stitch in front of stitches of round 17, previous round. So working in front post treble crochet around cluster of 3 treble crochet of round 16. Then we skip a single crochet and front post single crochet, the last one, and in next chain 2 space, that is before the first popcorn, single crochet. Here we are. Front post single crochet around popcorn. And now 3 times in next 3 chain 2s that are between popcorns, in this one, in that one, and another one, we will make the same group of 5 stitches. First half double crochet, then 3 double crochet, and one more half double crochet. We have 5 stitches in chain 2 space. And front post single crochet around next popcorn. One more time, the same 5 stitches in next chain 2. Half double crochet, 3 double crochet, and one more half double crochet in the same chain 2 space. And front post single crochet around popcorn. And the last, the third time, 5 stitches in next chain 2. First we are making half double crochet, then 3 double crochet, and one more half double crochet. Front post single crochet around popcorn. Here's our group. Then in next chain 2 single crochet. And now front post treble crochet around cluster of 3 treble crochet of round 16 in front of round 17. Okay, here I have it. Now we skip the first front post single crochet and single crochet after it of round 17, and then in next 19 stitches back loop single crochet. So we skip front post single crochet and then start making back loop single crochet, picking just back loop of the top of the stitches. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And our first repeat out of 8 is done. Okay, let's start the second repeat together, and then you will reach the end of the round all by yourselves. So we skip next single crochet and front post single crochet, and we'll make front post treble crochet around cluster of 3 treble crochet of round 16 in front of round 17. So here we are. Now we come back to round 17, single crochet in chain 2, front post single crochet around first popcorn. And now we start making groups of 5 stitches in chain 2 in 3 chain 2s, the next one, 1, 2 and 3. So first is half double crochet, then 3 double crochet, and one more half double crochet, front post single crochet around popcorn. Okay, the same combination of 5 stitches in next chain 2, half double crochet, 3 double crochet, and one more half double crochet in chain 2, and front post single crochet around next popcorn. And for the last time, 5 stitches in next chain 2. First is half double crochet, then 3 double crochet, and one more half double crochet, then front post single crochet around next popcorn. In next chain 2, the last one, just 1 single crochet. And now front post treble crochet around a cluster of 3 treble crochet of round 16 in front of stitches of round 17. So picking up the cluster and front post treble crochet. Done. Then we skip the first front post single crochet and single crochet after it, and then in next 19 stitches back loop single crochet in every stitch. So I will make a couple of stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 19. Please continue to the end of the second repeat and then to the end of the round. And when you will reach finally the end of the round, your last elements will be back loop single crochet and then slip stitch in standing back loop single crochet of the round. And then you can fasten off and secure the ends. Round 18 will be finished. Round 19, color A. We join new yarn with standing back loop single crochet in 4th back loop single crochet of any petal. Well, I selected this one, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 and making back loop single crochet. Here I have the stitch. This is the standing stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8. Back loop single crochet in next 12 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All done. Chain 3. We skip next 3 back loop single crochet. We also skip front post treble crochet, single crochet and front post single crochet, and the first stitch out of 5 we made in this chain 2 space. It is half double crochet. And then around next stitch, which is the first double crochet, back post half double crochet. Done. Then around next stitch back post single crochet, and around next stitch back post half double crochet. Chain 2. Then we skip next 3 stitches, half double crochet, the last one in this group, a front post single crochet and half double crochet the first stitch of the next group, and around next stitch, which is the first double crochet, back post half double crochet. Then around next stitch, back post single crochet, and then around next stitch, back post half double crochet. Chain 2. We skip next 3 stitches, half double crochet front post single crochet and half double crochet made in next chain 2 space, and around next stitch, which is the first double crochet, back post half double crochet. Back post single crochet around next stitch, and back post half double crochet around next one. Chain 3. We skip half double crochet, the last one in this group, front post single crochet, then single crochet and front post treble crochet, and then 3 back loop single crochet, 1 2 3, and around next stitch, which is the 4th back loop single crochet, back loop single crochet. And our first repeat out of 8 is made. I'm pretty sure you'll have no trouble to reach this round to the end all by yourselves. You will continue the repeat with back loop single crochet in next 12 stitches, and then when you will finally reach the end of the round, actually I will meet you there and we will finish this round together. And finally the end of the round. Our last element is chain 3 and then slip stitch in standing back loop single crochet, and round 19 is all done. You can fasten off and secure the ends. We will continue our work in the new part of the tutorial, and we'll start round 20 of another color. And I have a question for you. How big is your mandala at this point? I just measured mine and it is 35 centimeters in diameter. Please leave me a comment and I will be happy to know how is your progress. Easy stitches to everyone and see you soon.